So I'm back again to do another Halloween tutorial for you, and you can tell that this is a Halloween tutorial because this isn't your everyday makeup. So I've been practicing and trying to figure out looks of what I want to do for Halloween looks and stuff like that for my channel, and I came up with a gashed up neck, and this is what I got. It's very easy to do and recreate, and if you guys want to know how I got this really big gash in my neck with like this blood dripping everywhere, even from my mouth, go ahead and keep on watching this video, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. So the first step I'm gonna do is take like a brown eyeliner or eyebrow pencil or anything like that that's that I can see but won't be noticeable when I put my gelatin over it. So I'm just gonna trace along my neck of where I kind of want the opening to be. And I'm just using this as a guideline to follow when I'm placing my product on, or like how big I want the wound. So it's gonna look something like that. Like this is where I'm gonna be tracing along. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything, stuff like that. So I'm just gonna do that, and then I will be applying more down here just to blend it out. If you're wondering what kind of thing I'm gonna be using to make the whole cut and slice thing, I mean, I'm just using homemade prosthetic, and it's just equal parts of glycerin, gelatin, and water. And I already heat this up, and sometimes you have to kind of work with this fast because it is gonna set. But if it does set, just throw it in the microwave for like 10 seconds and you should be good. And the brush I'm using is just from like Walmart. It's those really cheap not makeup brushes, but like paint brushes. And I'm just gonna put this all around what we just traced out. And if you see a little bit of red, that's fine. It's from when I used this brush before. I can't find my other one, so I'm just using this. And if it gets everywhere, don't worry, it's just gonna you can just peel it off anyways. So if you have baby hairs like me, it's gonna be a little bit challenging, but just go ahead and apply this all over where you had drawn your cut. The thicker you make it, the better it's gonna be, because you can have like skin when you're gonna cut it open. It's gonna be like skin. So I'm just gonna go ahead and build this up to my liking, and yeah. So now that I've applied it all over my neck and around this area, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like these little dripping things, they can just peel it off if you don't want that part. That's a great thing about using this kind of mixture to make prosthetics or wounds and cuts. It's a little bit different from liquid latex, and of course if you are allergic to latex, you can go ahead and use this recipe. But sorry, I have a mirror over here. But I'm just gonna go ahead, let this sit and let it dry. Meanwhile, with whatever left I have in here, because as you can tell I have a lot left, I'm actually gonna be using this part of like the blood. And all I am gonna do is, I got this like little vampire's blood from like Walmart. It's like $1.97. Comes in a little tubey thingy, and instead of actually gonna put this all over my mouth and it's just gonna run and drip, I kind of want it to set and stay in place. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mix this in with the gelatin in my little bowl here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And it's okay if it's gonna set or anything like that, because I can always just go ahead and heat this back up in the microwave, and then I'll go ahead and do what I did earlier. But you can see the blood in here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it. You can make it as dark as you want, as light as you want. I kind of want mine to be a little bit dark, so I would add on more. So it's just up to your liking and whatever you want to do, but it's gonna look something like that. And I'm actually gonna wait until this is set, and then I'm gonna work on this, and then I'll work on the whole blood thing after. But just to let you guys know, this is what I do for like the whole blood part. just because I want it to sit. I don't want it to be really runny, because if it's runny, it's so liquidy, this type of blood, that you're just gonna have to reapply it later on. This way it'll be set and you'll be good for the whole night. And I'm sorry if you can hear the rain. It's like raining outside again when I decide to film. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, let this set, and I'll be right back to show you guys what I'm gonna do next in this look. So once it's set, it'll kind of look like this. It's a little bit shiny and you can tell it's kind of not that real. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just use a water-based makeup in the color brown. You can find these at Walmart right now because it's Halloween season, so it's only like $1.97. If not, if you have like a party city near you, I'm pretty sure you can find this all year round over there. But this is just a water-based makeup and it'll look something like this. I'm just adding this over it before I actually cut into the wound, just to give it a little bit more color and depth to it. I'm not going to be anywhere near perfect for it, I'm not going to try and make it perfect looking, because I feel like this kind of stuff, you can get away with things not being so perfect. So that's what I like. And all I have is a water bottle, that a nozzle thing. This is actually from my kit, and I'm just gonna spray it to kind of like activate it or make it work. And I'm actually using the sponge tip thingy in here, and I'm just gonna press it in. I don't want a lot of color, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dab it on randomly. I'm not gonna be perfect with it. This is just gonna give it like depth and stuff like that. And using this would be a lot easier than actually having the eyeshadows and stuff like that, because I feel like sometimes the eyeshadows doesn't necessarily really work with the gelatin. And all I'm doing, as you can tell, is tapping it on like so, and then on the edges of where there's no gelatin or the prosthetic, I'm just gonna fade that into my skin just to kind of blend it out. And this will actually kind of help dull down the shininess that's in here. So once I already applied that brown makeup over it, I just use it to add a little bit of depth and color to it. You can either use the tip of the brush you used earlier, or you can use scissors. I'm just going to use scissors, and please be careful because you can easily cut yourself with this. But if you have like smaller scissors, that would work even better, but I don't know where mine went, so I'm just using this, and I'm cutting along where I want the open cut to be. Once you've cut that open, you can just go ahead and kind of play with it, lift it up to your liking. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like this. And now just go ahead and take like a black eyeliner. This is like a little easier way to add depth to it than eyeshadow, because the eyeshadow, I'm telling you, it's not gonna really work with the gelatin. And yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead, shade this part in with black. And it's gonna be nighttime anyways, so no one's gonna be looking at like super really realistic detailing. If it's gross, they're gonna be like, oh damn, you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and shade this whole thing in with a black eyeliner. This one is from Boutique. Any smudgy black eyeliner will work. And remember when I said your red blood gelatin, this is when it's gonna come into play. I'm gonna go ahead and brush this all over where the black is. Just filling in the pocket with the blood, like so. And then you know how we have this whole flap thing right here? You can go ahead and put some blood on there, because when it sets, it's going to be like this whole big coagulated blood. And I like to just brush some of this all over the place. What I'm going to be doing is making like drips, stuff like that. kind of make it look like it's dripping though. Now for the fun part, I'm actually going to be making it drip from my mouth as if I bit someone as well. But yeah, you can just go ahead and do this part if you want. So this is basically it for this tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. It's very easy to do. You can go ahead and have fun with it like I did. And like I told you, it's not going to go anywhere. The blood is already set, so it's going to be like this all night. And yeah, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you guys found it very helpful or if you guys liked it, and let me know what you guys want to see for future Halloween tutorials. And yeah, I hope you guys like this one. I really enjoyed filming it and doing it and stuff like that. So yeah, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.